Hello there, and welcome to Armageddon, the War World. Yep, 11th edition is now finally here, and the Armageddon box set is finally launched. This box, as soon as it was announced, as soon as I saw the orc side of the box, I was like, I have to get this box. This box is amazing. I know it's not the best of launch boxes I've ever done, but for me, with the orc side, it's definitely worth it. As well as the Space Marines, I know the Space Marine side is a little lacquer. It's not. It's got like less than what you'd expect. But the Orc side is amazing. With the Blood Angels, I'm not really a big fan of the Blood Angels. I'm just not really a big fan of red. So I'm deciding to do mine as salamanders, which there is something in the book to show you how to paint them as salamanders, which is really cool. But yeah, I just cannot wait to get through this. The box is very hefty. It's very heavy. It's got 60 miniatures, I believe. Yeah, about 60 miniatures. So you've got Warhammer 40,000 Operation Imperator, which is the story of Armageddon and some of the lore behind it. You've got the core rules needed for 11th edition, I believe. Which I'm sure you're probably going to get in the starter set as well when they eventually do that. You also get the chapter approved mission deck, which are the cards. You also get the Dominatus campaign deck, which is also for the narrative campaign, which is really cool, Armageddon themed. You also get the 17 data sheet cards for all the units in this box, as well as a transfer sheet, I believe, for the Orcs and the Space Marines, which is really cool. For the miniatures, you get Captain with Relic Shield, Chaplain with Jump Pack, Librarian, Ancient, 10 Intercessors, 5 Vanguard Veterans with Jump Packs, and 3 Eradicator with Heavy Bolters, and a Land Speeder for the Space Marines. For the Orcs, you get a War Boss, a Big Boss, a Banner Knob, a Pain Boy, and Grot. Basically, it's like orderly. Don't know why it's called that, but okay. A Weird Boy, 20 Boys, 10 Gretchen, a War Track, and my favourite, the Big Mech Dakarig. That thing looks amazing in the corner. I cannot wait to build this up to go along with my Killer Cans and my Death Dreads. It really fits well. It's even bigger than Death Dread, I believe, or almost the same size as it. So yeah, this is what is on the box art. Amazing. Yeah, let's get into the box. So here's me opening the box. You have some of the painted minis on, I believe, both sides. So you got some of the Space Marines here, some more of the Space Marines there, quite a lot of the Orc units here, and some of the more of the Orc units there. It's a really nice looking box. I like it when they add like more pictures of the miniatures inside. This is what you see inside the box. So you have a ton of bases, and I mean a ton of bases. I might as well be swimming the amount of bases I've got now. I could literally make a swimming pool full or a bathtub. So first you have the Space Marines. So these are some of the Space Marines. I believe these are I think it's a Chaplain, one of the ones with the banner, and Eradicator Marine. So this is a bit of a mix. So I believe this is the Chaplain with Jump Pack. So there's his helmet there. Some of his parts you can have him without his helmet on, with his head. There's the bolter rifle there. Is it bolter? I believe, yeah, bolter. Some heads there. So they're a bit mixed, these ones. So that's a jump pack, and then you've got some of the oh, that's for the same one. That's really cool. I really like the Armageddon themed banner. It looks amazing. But yes, there's a bit of mix here. These are some of for the Eradicators. So a bit of the Chaplain, a bit of the one with the banner, and the Eradicator squad. So really like the look of the bases as well. So some like bits add to the ground, like the ones that have been shooting with their machine guns. Some like orc skulls and that to add to the bases, which is really cool. I like that it adds a bit of bit like trophies on the terrain. So these are some of the helmets. I really like the new helmets as well. The helmets look amazing. The old, back to like the old school helmets. So yeah, that's the first one. Really nice details. You then have some of the orc stuff. So this is the war track, I believe. So the wheels, the tracks there, the orc head there with his glasses on, glasses, and smiling. More heavy armor, the body there, axe there. I believe there's two. I think there could be two, a driver and a machine gunner. But very straightforward to build this one. I'm actually surprised how easy this one is to build. Should be easy to build. Yeah, some rockets there to use. Awesome. Next, I think this is the banner knob and the big boss. So there's the one with the banner. Not very detailed with the banner. I really like their weapons though. I love their shooters and the choppers. That one with the big chopper, amazing. And then this one's some of the pain boys as well. I think the pain boss. There's this little sidekick one, the Gretchen, and this is the big boy with the like a stim. I actually got the old one today when I got this one. When this got released, I got this one as well because obviously I know this one is discontinuing in this pain boss. So I got the old version and the new version, which is really cool. I really like this one, the little squig that's got like a wheel. I really didn't want to miss out on that one. So unique to have different squigs like that. Squigs, sorry, grots. Why am I saying grots? Yeah, the grots. I do like the grots, are really charismatic little things. And as well, there's a little squig. So some of them actually are. They have added a few little squigs to some of these models as well, which is really cool. Has a lot more kit bashing value to it as well. And usually, as always, there's always different heads to add to some of these orcs. So they should have a lot of heads left over, as well as weapons. Next is the weird boy. Very straightforward to build by the looks of it. You got his weird looking, when his powers is like electro stuff floating. The base as well, which is really cool because this goes really well with the librarian. Like they're both fighting each other in a big duel. Really cool. Like the rocks are like blasting outwards. There's his staff with the skull on it. Really awesome. And there's his head. Ace. Next is, this could be the war boss, and is that the one with the shield? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so this one is I think the ancient and the war boss, or the captain, sorry, and the war boss. The war boss looks beastie. He is an absolute beast. That gun and the axe just look so intimidating. He also has a banner as well on his back, so you can basically put anything on there as well. The captain, he's got his shield there. I really like the look of these helmets. Not too sure which one to go for. For salamanders, I'm not too sure if this one's a good fit or this one. Choices. Still, the Armageddon looking base is awesome. I love the rocks, it's so cool. The sword as well looks really cool. So that's the captain and the war boss. Next is the land speeder. So this is the land speeder. You have some choices to choose, like miniguns or flamers. There might be another option there, but I think it was just miniguns and flamers. And you also like driving the vehicle as well, so they're the handles. Choices for the driver as well. So there's quite a few. Driver and side gunner, should I say. So you got two options there with the helmet on and the helmet off. All the pieces there, some rockets for the side, the engines, the body itself, the bodywork. It looks quite difficult to build, but I suggest with the instructions it shouldn't be too bad. We'll wait and see once it's built. Hopefully we'll be painting it in salamander colours, which should be cool. And then I might get some more of these later on and do dark krakens, which would be even awesomer. These ones are the boys. I love the boys. These are gonna have so much kit bashing potential. Well, I say it's boys and Gretchen. She got both there. So you got some of the new heads for the Gretchen. When these got revealed, some of them I just couldn't wait to get my hands on them. I've got like a squad of 20 of the old Gretchen, so it'd be nice to get some new looking Gretchen to go with them. And the weapons as well for the boys, with like Space Marine heads on some of them on the back. It makes it look so cool. And those, and then shooters. And the body works. It's quite a lot of different heads as well. Some with like helmets on, some of them screaming, some of them covered. Looks similar to the old school ones they did for the other orcs. There's a Space Marine helmet you can put on one of the bases. Be interesting to do. Some more bits. I need to get my hands on the trophy selection they did for like helmets and stuff from like different units and heads and stuff like that to put on the bases too. I definitely get my hands on that because I want to get some of the Astra Militarum ones. Be really interesting to put those on the bases as well, to make each base you look unique with each model, because that's the way I roll. I try and make each model look unique in a certain way. If it's a different colour, different base looking, stuff like that. Even if just a few tweaks here and there. Well, that is how I like. He's got like, I guess, a pin for a grenade that he's took out. But yeah, awesome. So they're some of the boys. Up next we have, might as well finish off the boys. So here are the rest. I think these are the other 20 boys. I don't know if these are the same. Are they the same? Yeah. So it is literally just the same sprue, but with different choices, obviously. So I believe there's like 3 options in each one to do like a different like pose or different like weapon options, which is cool to add. But yeah, it's literally just the same sprue. There's not really much to look in that. There's the base, I guess, for either the Dakar rig or the land speeder. These are the intercessors, I believe. She got all their guns there. Then we have one with like a knife. More bolters, heavy. I think one of these might be heavy as well. I really like the new bolters with the new helmets as well. Another like one with like a optical there. With their backpacks as well. Some more there, the helmets and the heads. And some chainswords as well, which is what you'd expect with a Space Marine. Awesome. Next is, I believe, the Librarian and the Jump Pack Vanguards? Veterans? Yeah. So there's only 5 Jump Pack Vanguard Veterans. So you got the shoulder pads there, looks really cool. The jetpacks. That sword looks amazing. All the wings, the fins, should I say. Plasma pistols or normal bolter pistols. The helmets. So different options there, or head options. You can have helmet. I think most of these are going to be helmeted, but not too sure yet. And then the Librarian. So the same as like with the Weird Boy, his base, like they're both like, the bases look like they're both in a duel, so they're like breaking outwards or inwards. There's his staff there. His legs, his armor. This is the other jump pack veteran, I believe, or the cape for the. I think, yeah. So this is that and the Vanguard veteran, the squad leader, I believe. So there's that. Really look like the rocks speaking outwards with like skulls on the side. Fits Armageddon perfectly. And then the last piece, the one I was looking forward to the most, the Dakarig. Look at the weapon options on that. Those big machine guns. I cannot wait to build this up. Definitely you get more of them though. Some pieces there. The driver there with the controls. There's his head. Has he only got one head option? Yeah. So I could always get another one and change the head with a different one. And there's some like bits there. I don't know if that's like from the body or if that's from the ground. Could be a bit of both. Could be one of its feet. There's rockets array there. There's an array of weapons and all the armor as well. It's a really nice piece of kit. These are the legs there. They're the feet there. So that'll be something it sticks onto. But yeah, absolutely awesome piece of kit. Cannot wait to build that up. So yeah, I believe this one is for the Dakar rig and this one is for the land speeder. So that's the models out the way. Now you have, there's another piece here. So I guess this one is for, one of them's for the war track as well, I believe. And then all that's left is this big thing that I will have to get out. Ooh. So, interesting. They've done a transfer sheet that has the Orcs and the Space Marines on it. So, you've got the Orcs there, all the various plans. You've got Goths, Evil Sons, Bad Moons. And that's it. There's no Snake Bites or the other ones. And the only Space Marine chapters on here you've got are Ultramarines, which most of them have. Blood Angels, obviously because they're on the box. Salamanders, which is what I'm going to be doing. And Crimson Fists. And then White Scars. And then just a bunch of numbers and stuff to add to your shoulder pads or on the knees or wherever they fit perfectly. So yeah, definitely going to go with Salamanders, as you know they're on there, and I am trying to build a Salamander army. I've got quite a few built already. Currently working on some Terminators to go alongside them. So these reinforcements will work in their favour, which is awesome. So Salamanders versus Orcs. I guess you can say I love the colour green, which I do. So yeah, green is definitely my favourite colour. This. So it just says Armageddon on it. Has stickers on it. We open the box. And that's what you agree to do inside this. So you have the chapter approved cards. All the for 11th edition. And then also the Dominatus, the sort of what do you call it? Narrative play for the game and stuff like that, and different objectives fit in Armageddon. What we'll do is look at the one thing that is very exclusive with this box, and there's the only thing that you can only get in this box, which is Operation Imperator. And then you've also got a big set of rules. So what we'll do is try and arrange this. So you've got that, the core rules, and I think the unit cards, so all in one. And then I believe that is it for that. So, core rules. I'm just going to flick through this. Some really nice looking artwork there. I always love the artwork in these things. They really do take the time. So this is just basically an introduction to playing the game if you're brand new to it, which, yeah, basic rules, how units work, how 11th edition work, basically. A lot of people who are just getting into 11th edition will definitely be reading through this. I know they've done a lot of things different compared to 10th edition, but it's sort of beyond me because I'm still trying to learn it. Mostly in the kill team at the moment, but I really like collecting the models and the sides to do my own solo games with like one-page rules and stuff like that. So for me, it's just more about the fun. I mean, I'll definitely give it a go. So yeah, just telling you how to do things, how to move. I guess I'll have to read through this, try and get through it. In ways to move, use the dice, attacks, defense, wounds, stuff like that. Some Furnace Marines there. So these ones are Eldari versus Black Legion, I believe. And then not much to look at, just this is basically standard rules, but we'll flick through it. Oh yes, Astra Militarum versus the Tyranids. Bane Blades. There's loads of Chimeras. There's some Basilisks. There's some artillery pieces. I'm sure that's a Lehman Russ as well. There's no Rogel Dawn. And they got loads of Sentinels as well. Very cool. So yeah, just a standard look through. The best thing about is completing army is getting pictures with them though. So they are Chaos. No, sorry. Cultists, not cultists. What they're called now? Gene Stealers. Yeah, Gene Stealers. Gene Stealer cults against. What are they against? Is that just Tyranids versus Gene Stealer cults? No. Space Marines of some sort. Please, Crimson Fists. So, yeah. Standard rulebook. Want to read it? Just go through. I mean, it's nice. I like the look of this one. Definitely unique. Next, shall we look? Well, the instructions we'll do last. We'll look at the unit card, shall we? So they come in this. Orc on one side, Space Marine on the other. Nice big sized cards, so definitely easy to read the things on these units. So you can just use these, easier to play the game with just these ones. So say they are basically add up to equal. So yeah, you've got the captain there, you've got the chaplain with jump pack, you've got the librarian, you've got the ancient, which is the one with the banner, intercessor squad, Vanguard veteran squad, eradicator squad, land speeder, war boss, big boss, Banner Knob, Pain Boy, Weird Boy, Boys, Gretchen, War Track, and Big Mech Dakarig. So they're all the cards. Easy to read, to do the rules, simple as. Right, let's have a look at the book. This is something I'm definitely going to read through when I get time, as I am I am very big on the lore. So look at that, the map of Armageddon. It's awesome. So some stuff about the Armageddon, the rules, not rules, sorry, the lore. I've got all the different things: Armageddon, Battle of Angels of Death, Orcish Hordes, Operation Imperator, Theatres of War. So it's really nice pictures there of artwork that they've done for Armageddon. Some big stompers there. I think they're stompers, yeah. And then Orcs and Space Marines fighting with some Death Corps of Krieg there fighting with them, which is why I'm glad I got some Death Corps as well. Got quite a big army of Death Corps to build. So these is the fun you can have with Armageddon. I saw this in some of the Yarrick book that they released. Some of the artwork of this, but now this has got the Space Marines in. You've got the Astra Militarum along with the Space Marines fighting the endless hordes of Orcs, and that's just amazing. Like some of the things you could do, like having like an apocalypse battle like that would be amazing. So you got some Astra Militarum in the back there. I believe you've got Cadians, some Adeptus Sartorius, Space Nuns, some big tanks over there, some Lehman Russes, some Baneblades. You've got a Stomp over here, some Death Dreads, Death Dread there. There's some Walk Trucks, another Stomper or Dakar thingy, and some bigger ones there. I forgot the name of the Gorkanaut and Morganaut. There's about 2 different Dakarigs. There's one there in Goth's colour, and there's another one over there in Evil Sons. I think Evil Sons, Evil Sons. And some more Death Dreads as well in about. There's no Killer Cans though. Strange. I think the Killer Cans would have been there. There's some Death Copters in the back as well with their the planes, and a few Space Marine tanks as well. All part of the fun. So Armageddon rules, where it isn't like the sector. So Armageddon, basically, it was, and this is the big thing. Like some of the sectors of where like this battle is taking place. So they've got like jungles and equatorial jungles and stuff in the middle, because the whole planet is literally just in a war. It's a massive fight that's going on, and obviously Gazgul is going there as well to fight. Gazgul, yeah. Him and Yarrick have got some business to attend to. Some of the more models there in Blood Angels colours, but not very interested in painting them in Blood Angels like they are here. As much as I would, but I've already got a Salamander army going, so I'll be doing them as this. Salamanders. Absolutely lovely. I think the colour scheme for Salamanders in this looks amazing. They look really cool. So this is how I will be painting them. I mean, you can paint them any way you want, but the ones in this, you got like Crimson Fists. There's other ways to paint them, like Blood Angels. Not Blood Angels, sorry. Black Templars, Ultramarines. So you can do them in Black Templar, which looks really cool as well. Yeah, that's actually quite cool. Ultramarines, obviously standard blue, which are in most boxes. And as well, there's some white scars, but there are a lot of sub chapters. I know there's quite a lot of sub chapters like Dark Kraken, Sons of Gilliman. I can't really name them off my head, but there's so many. I don't know if there's a list of them in here, but just some more of the units. The same units again. I know it doesn't tell you, but yeah. And then it just shows you how to do them in the orcs in Evil Sons or in Goths. My orcs usually in like a mixed clan, so I don't just do all the one like same colour scheme. You got Death Skulls as well, the blue, and then you got the Bad Moons in the yellow. So mine are sort of like a mixed band of different orcs together. None of them the same. They all wear camo pants, most of mine anyway, but I do like the blood axes, they look cool. You've got like snake bites as well, which are there at the top, but not very much a colour scheme there to show you. Units again, of how to paint the boys. Simple, easy to look at, and you can copy the pictures, I guess. I mean, I just love the artwork. The artwork is some of the things I like. I definitely want to get Gaz Skullfracker. You can see him in the background there. I definitely need to get him. I still haven't picked him up yet, but I can pick him up at any time. I just haven't picked him up yet. I also need to get Wazdaka, the one on the bike, to go with those. I picked up Yarick and I built him for my Astra Militarum. I still need to paint him, as well as build some more of my Death Corps of Krieg and the new vehicles, the Hippogriff and the one that looks like an M3 half-track. So yeah, High Volcanus, these are all different areas of the planet, different ways to build the bases as well. So these are some of the sub-chapters. So you've got School Bearers and Sons of Gilliman, like I said. Don't know if it's got any more in here. Yeah, some more. Angels Iridescent. Yeah, Iridescent. Iridescent. And Marines Malevolent. So, to be honest, the Marines Malevolent looks really cool. That's a really decent colour scheme. But I wouldn't really know how to paint those. That's true. I'm still learning how to do salamanders properly, but that's just me because I'm a slow painter. The Equatorial Jungles, you've got salamanders in there burning the orcs out. Imperial Harbingers and the Black Guard. And that's really cool, some more of the salamanders fighting the orcs. Hive and Furnace. Supergaunt, Subjactors, or something like that. Subjugators, and Stormlords. Some more of the Crimson Fists. Some of the Death Corps. Sons of Gulliman fighting against some more of the orcs. Interesting look to see the Sons of Gulliman like that. It's cool. Some Black Templars doing their bit. Some White Scars fighting against some orcs on bikes. I need to get some more of the orc vehicles. Nova Marines and Angels of Fury. Oh, and it also shows you Dark Krakens there. I don't know if it shows you this on here. Yes, it does. Black Dragons and Dark Krakens. I am painting a squad of Infernus Marines as Dark Krakens at the moment. Probably will get a squad of these Marines once they come out and do all those as Dark Krakens as well. Because obviously they're a sub-chapter of the Salamanders, I'll just have them with the Salamanders for narrative play. I still need to get some Dreadnoughts as well. I haven't got any Dreadnoughts yet. That's one thing I do not have. They're small Blood Angels against Bad Moons. And then... yeah. Really decent book. It's got some other things. Chaos and the War. Armageddon of the Imperium. So you got Dark Angels, Blood Angels, Space Wolves, Black Templars, Grey Knights, Ultramarines, Adeptus Mechanicus, Adeptus Sartorius, Soritas, Adeptus Custodes, Imperial Agents, Imperial Knights, Astra Militarum, and then just Xenos factors, so Necrons, Eldari, Drukhari, Leagues of Votan, Orcs, Tau Empire, Tyranids, Gene Stealer Cults, and then obviously Chaos. You've got Death Guard, Emperor's Children, 1,000 Suns, World Eaters, as well as Renegades and Chaos Knights. So yeah, really decent book. This is a really nice book. I do really like collecting these type of these books. Yeah, definitely some lore I've got to get heavy into reading. The last thing is the instructions. Just a quick look through this, not too heavy into it, but so as I was saying earlier, you have 3 options for each unit. So Space Marines first. Space Marines first. So Librarian, Jump Pack, Chaplain. You have Ancient and the Intercessors. You have the more of the Intercessors, all the Intercessors. Somewhere there's a paint like that. So yeah, squad of 10, I believe, Intercessors. And then you got the Vanguard Veterans, the Jump Pack. Same, Eradicator Squad. So there's not really a lot of options to do these compared to the Orcs. They're just pretty much straightforward. The Land Speeder. It's quite a bit to build. Yeah, it's quite a few pages long. The driver, and then you move on to the Orcs. So that's all them built there. Then you come on to the Orcs. You've got the War Boss. You've got the Banner Knob. The Big Boss. The Pain Boy. The Weird Boy. The boys. So these have quite a few options. So this one has 2 options here. So you can have him pointing or have him pointing up, pretty much. Different heads as well. Not a lot of different heads, but there's a few there to choose from. So they each have like various ways to build. Same here. I do really like doing different types of orcs, making them all look different with different heads and stuff. So yeah, but the problem is with these ones, obviously, I prefer doing the not the ones with like you put like the pin in. I like the ones where you can just pose their arms any way you wanted. But yeah, so there's a lot of options there. Definitely a lot to get through if you wanted to do each one. I guess I'll have to get another box of these boys to do even more. And then you got the Gretchens as well, so they've got 2 each as well. And so that's them, and then the War Track. The War Track's straightforward. So yeah, there are 2 people on it, so 2 orcs are on it. One driving, one on the top with a rocket launcher. And then the big thing, the Dakar rig. I think this is like 4 or 5 pages long. Building the body up and then slowly, gradually building it up. And then the head. Putting the weapons on, putting on top, and there you go. And that's the orc side. And that's it. So that is what is inside the Armageddon box. For me, it was definitely a box worth picking up. I didn't get it RRP. I got it £165 from a shop that I shop in the Northwest. It's a family-run business called Battle Games in Saltney, just in North Wales. Brilliant shop that do me a lot of favours when I want to get something. They usually do a lot of reserving and stuff, and can sometimes it helps me out picking up things if you want to save money as well, because they're never full price, which is great. So yeah, definitely recommend when you ever get a chance in the Northwest or North Wales to check them out. They have some really good stuff. But yeah, this box, I'm going to give it probably, I'll have to be a bit thinking, but maybe 7 out of 10. Only saying that because the Marine side is lacking a lot compared to the Orc side. Like the amount of Orcs you get compared to Space Marines and that. I know they're a lot weaker, but still, they could have added something else in there to to figure it out. I mean, just look at Leviathan box set, one I didn't get. The amount of units in that. I mean, they got like a Dreadnought and stuff. I'm guessing the land speeder isn't as strong as a Dreadnought. I mean, I could be wrong, but it just seems like the Space Marine side is lacking quite a bit. Other than that, everything else is brilliant. I mean, I know this is not the starter box, so there's no terrain in this, which I am a fan of terrain as well. But whenever that comes out, I probably will pick that up just to get some more Orcs and some more Space Marines alongside with that. I mean, you can never have enough Orcs or Space Marines. It'd be interesting to get some more, so I can do more of the various customizing or kit bashing. So yeah, brilliant box, definitely worth picking up. I mean, it comes out today, so if you've got lucky, put your comments down in the comment section. Tell me what you're looking forward to the most. Tell me how you're painting them. Are you painting them up as different chapters? I mean, are you going to do them as Ultramarines, as Dark Angels, Salamanders, White Scars? Or are you going to do a sub chapter or a successor chapter, should I say? Or on the Orcs, are you keeping the Orcs? Are you painting them? What clan are you going to paint them? Just comment down in the comments. Just tell me what you're looking forward to with this box and what you enjoyed most. I'm glad to get this community going. I'm happy with the subscribers I have now. I have 261 subscribers, which I'm really grateful. Just to put out there as well, once I hit 500 subscribers, there will be a giveaway. Not too sure what it's going to be yet, but I will admit, put more out there and tease whatever it would be. Probably a model of some kind from whatever. We can maybe vote what it's going to be. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.